Hello, Chris here and welcome to another video. In today's video I want to have a bit of fun. Let's have just a bit of harmless fun, and I want you to experience hypnosis through your screen. There's a lot of misconceptions about hypnosis, what it is, what it isn't, so on and so on. All hypnosis is imagination, focus and concentration. And when you've got that, your brain can do amazing, wonderful things. Whether that be doing something silly on stage, or whether it be changing your life completely and getting out of depression, controlling anxiety, whatever it may be. It's really about reprogramming the brain, and you can reprogram the brain to do something that's long lasting or something that only lasts a couple of minutes. So doing silly things in a pub or whatever, it only lasts a few minutes, sometimes even a few seconds. Cheers people up, you have a laugh, you have a nice experience, and that's what it's about. I never use hypnosis to do anything that I shouldn't. It's always to give people a smile, it's to give people a laugh, and to entertain. Even when I'm doing my hypnotherapy sessions, I like to add a bit of fun to it. Because a lot of my clients have already been to the boring therapies and none of them have worked, I like to change the physical state as well as the mental state and really get them experiencing something different. Hypnosis itself is a voluntary process. You need to want to go into it. You need to allow yourself to go into it. Because like everything else in life, if you resist it, then it won't work. So, there are different ways to get people in hypnosis. Some are long-winded, some are very quick. Some are what's known as muscle relaxation, where you get someone to close their eyes and then you just say, imagine your hypnosis in the top of your head, and you work it down and they slowly relax and go into hypnosis. Now, hypnosis is not relaxation. And if you've ever been to a hypnotherapist that's just reading you a nice little story and you feel really relaxed and you feel like you've gone to sleep, then you probably have. It's got nothing to do with relaxation. Relaxation is a byproduct of hypnosis. So by that I just mean you will feel relaxed because I'll tell you feel relaxed. And I'll give you the suggestion that you're going to be relaxed. I can also give you many other suggestions. Your brain will take to it if it wants to do it. So, here's what we're going to do. I'll do things, these are called convincers. And these are done to help people have an experience of something they can't control, or they think they can't control. So we'll start with a nice simple one. This is called magnetic fingers. What I want you to do is I want you to put your hands together like so. Interlock the fingers like so. Move the thumbs out of the way. Do this. Did you just hear my wrist crack then? And do this. Okay? So you want your fingers a couple of inches apart. Now, I know we're going to argue about how big an inch is, but just open them a couple of inches apart. And what I want you to do is I want you to stare in between the middle of your fingers. Stare in between the middle of your fingers now. Just keep staring in the middle of your fingers, in between those fingers. And just imagine now that there's two really strong magnets on top of those fingers, on those fingertips, and they're pulling and tugging and tugging and pulling, and those fingers are getting closer and closer together as you concentrate, as you focus on those fingertips. Now, just feel them pulling and getting tighter and closer together. It doesn't matter if it's happening quick, it doesn't matter if it's happening slow, just allow it to happen. And if you're resisting it, just find it's pulling tighter and tighter. Don't resist it, just let it happen. Let those magnets pull those fingers together now, and release. So that one's magnetic fingers. And then we can go into the more wacky and wild things that really give people an experience. So let's dive straight in, shall we? I just want you to close your eyes down for me like so. Close your eyes down for me and think of a picture, a house, something like that, an object. Think of an object. Anything that you can think of. Something in your house maybe. Could be your house. I want you to get that image stuck in the front of your head now. And I want you to notice that those eyelids are just getting heavier and heavier. Those eyelids are glued down now, stuck down now. They're really heavy. They weigh a ton each, but it's a nice pleasant feeling. And just notice that no matter how hard you try, you cannot open those eyes. You just cannot open those eyes. And the more you try, the more you fail. The more you try, the more you fail. Those eyelids just do not want to open. But when I click my fingers like this, you will open them perfectly fine. Things like this work for some people, it doesn't work for other people, it's fine. Everybody is hypnotisable. 50% going quick, 50% just take a little bit longer. Just shake it off a little bit. Then we can go then into better things like, so those are the stick ones. Let's try a different one. What I want you to do is I want you to hold your arm out in front of you, like so. And just close your eyes. Now I want you to imagine that there's balloons tied around your wrist. Just imagine now there's balloons tied around your wrist, helium balloons. 10 of them, 20 of them, 30 of them. And just imagine now that arm getting lighter and lighter. Just imagine now those balloons dragging that arm up. Again, could be going quick, could be going slow. Doesn't matter. Just allow those balloons now to pull on that arm. Just to lift that arm up higher and higher and higher. Now just open your eyes and see where your arm is. Those balloons are gone, you can move your arm as completely normal. And that's the one we can do. What happens then is the difficulty here now is I can't see you, I can't see what's happening. But as I get to see what's going on, the more I can play on it, the more I can add things, do things, so on and so on. So we'll go the other way now. Hold your arm out like so. Can be the same arm, can be the opposite arm. Close your eyes down. Just imagine I've put a big heavy weight in the palm of your hand. Just imagine now I've put a big heavy weight in the palm of your hand. And just allow that weight to pull that arm down slowly, quickly, whatever. It's entirely up to your mind. Just allow it to happen. And just feel that weight getting heavier and heavier and your arm just getting dragged down. As you open your eyes, just see where your arm is. Notice you can move your arm completely normal, as you could before. There's loads of things you can do like that. And I tend to neglect the fun stuff sometimes. It's good to do bits now and again that just put a smile on people's faces. Just a quick thing that just leaves them in amazement. If these things worked for you, let me know in the comments. If they didn't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you can't be hypnotised. So don't think that just means these weren't for you. You could try this video again in a couple of days' time under different circumstances and it'd work perfectly fine. Obviously not being able to see you, I can't concentrate, can't get your concentration levels to shift and achieve. So I'll say, if it's worked for you, let me know in the comments, let me know your experience. I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd stick around and watch another video, that'd be great. If you'd like and subscribe to my channel so you can keep up to date with all news, mental health and hypnosis and advice and tips to make your life easier, please subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. I'm Chris Harrison, Mindset Self-Care Focus Therapy. Take care, bye bye.